The Sumi group sign is leaning against the wall. There's a small fire extinguisher in the aisle. Looks pretty new, like it was inspected recently. Seems like it'd be useful if a fire broke out. They usually do when I'm around. A famous painting reproduction hangs on the wall. There's a car key reader by this door, too. Uwe stay in front of it looking grim. What are you doing? This door, it won't open with a normal card key. This is the sales department. They handle important customer info in there. Guessing that needs a higher level security card to get in. Is there any way to open it? I've got a bunch of different card keys in case something like this happened. Anyways, I'm gonna try all of them. It's a card key reader. It isn't displaying anything, and I don't see any wiring. It looks like it's just a box. It might set off an alarm if I mess with it, so I better not do anything to it. I take out the key card and slide it through the reader. I hear the door unlock. Okay, so that's how it works. They're in every building these days. It'll relock after a certain amount of time. We should hurry and get inside. Right. The lights in the office are off. It's almost pitch black in here. But even so, I can tell it must be a pretty big room because of the echoes I'm hearing. It's bigger than I thought. This is a very big company. It'd be unusual not to have offices at least this size. Hey, I've never worked in an office yet, okay? Sorry for not knowing everything about the world. Anyway, we're looking for a desk, right? We're better off looking for a clue first. We won't find it by running around. Yeah. First things first? Aw, it's just a tree. I feel so disappointed. When I open the drawer, there's a bunch of unused equipment inside. They don't elaborate. Sublime. There it is. It's a phone connected to the private line. There are stickers on it. I see a short sequence of numbers that says Senior Staff Takada next to it. Takada? That's the guy Ue mentioned. Yes, his desk is apparently in this office. First I gotta find out which desk is his. So I figured they'd actually, tell me something. It's a small set of drawers attached to a desk. The drawer is locked. Sorry, but can you move? Sure. Rose takes out her tools. And the drawer cooperates in just a few seconds. It's open now. I'm impressed every time I see you do that. I'm not going to teach you how to do it. You'll need to figure it out by watching. Some teacher you are. I rummage through the desk and find a piece of paper that looks useful. It's titled Floor Guide for Newcomers, and has a map of the office. That looks helpful. I spread it out on the desk and shine the flashlight on it. It shows the location of all the fire extinguishers and other equipment, as well as which employee works at which desk. If I recall correctly, Ue said that Takada and Shima were on this floor. Is this the one? At the end of the third row from the windows, it says Takada Senior Staff. Bingo. Senior Staff Takada is one of the people Ue said to look for. No doubt about it, huh? Let's go. We still need to search, huh? I suddenly sense a presence other than Rose. I point my flashlight in that direction. What's the matter? There was someone standing there. I don't see anyone else here. Perhaps you mistook that plan for a person. Someone was definitely there. The light definitely hit it. Could it have been Killer Peach? So there's a plant over here that we cannot examine, which is heartbreaking. Wow. So that's the only thing I can examine here? It's kind of eerie being in a place that's normally full of people and seeing no one around. So that's for the whole area. Jeez, this place is empty. According to the seating chart, Takada's desk is probably here. Let's go search it. It's a cigarette brand called Mighty 5. There are no cigarettes left inside, just paper trash stuffed in it. Files contain overviews of plans and documents. It's organized neatly by project. Seems Takata was pretty good at his job. It's the computer Takata used to work on. Could still have some information on it. Turn it on. Later. It's a pretty large binder. Inside are stacks of documents organized by project. Albatross, Rainbow, South Dragon, Island. Each project seems to have its own little secret codename. It's a normal keyboard. There are a number of coffee stains on it. There's nothing strange about it. Just in case I give it a look underneath. Something stuck to it. It's a label. The label has aisle 25 written on it in pen. What do you think this is? It's safe to assume it's some kind of password. People with bad memories often use such methods. Must be something important if they're going to go through the trouble. What's the point of having a password then? Honestly, I feel that it's a wonderful habit. It's saved us quite a bit of time. Still, aisle 25, huh? Now that I think about it, I remember seeing something aisle-related somewhere. That makes one of us. So, I'll spare you guys the keyboard story and just go forward. I want to make blue look bad. The letters on the dial button are faded. Looks like it was used a lot. The monitor's slightly yellowed. Might be from the tar in the cigarettes. And check it out, folks. This is what old computer screens used to look like. It's the computer Takata used to work on. Could still have some information on it. I look everywhere I can think of, but come up empty-handed. There's nothing useful. No. I think I saw something earlier that was similar to one of these project names. I take out the aisle 25 label, I compare it to all the projects contained in the binder. Albatross, Rainbow, South Dragon, Island. Isle, right? It's gotta be talking about Island. I look at the 25th page of the Island project. As I turn to it, something falls out from between the pages. Dimple key. So that label was to keep track of the hiding place for a key, huh? He really didn't want this to be found. So I can't wait to see what we find with this key. So I believe this is for, what's her name? Ue, she was having trouble getting into the one place. Let's go check that out. I take out the dimple key. Damn it. Like, I don't really remember there being anything else in here that was locked. What happens if we go to the roof? There's some kind of monument in the center. Taking a closer look, I see it's a monument dedicated to the victims of some sort of fire. Is there nothing else to interact with up here? Wow. killing me. And not in the way you kind of intended, I imagine. I'm back, but no, I did not bring donuts. The cop is probably gonna give me a dirty look. Drawer is locked. Again? Rose, can you do something about this? I don't mind. But she takes a close look at the drawer and her face clouds over. Seems simple at first glance, but now that I look, it'd be faster to find the key. Seriously? To normal folks, this looks the same, but this is actually a special anti-theft lock. Never expected to see one in a place like this. Honestly, I'm shocked that's here. Guess I'll need to find a key to open up this drawer. I use the dimple key to open the drawer. It's finally open. Inside the drawer is a thick envelope and a videotape. Stuffed inside the envelope are pictures, but something's odd about them. Every picture seems to be taken from an unnatural angle. It looks like they're all women in underwear or completely naked women. I'm guessing this creep was taking these photos non-consensually. The angle of the photographs makes it seem like they were taken with a hidden camera. Seriously, a hidden camera? Changing rooms and the women's toilet, these seem to have been taken inside the building, which means this is where he hid his collection and equipment, I suppose. That explains the need for the lock. What about that video? Looks like this could have useful info. The description of the video reads, 5-5 Club, President Ishimaru's Memorial. President Ishimaru. Now that I think of it, yeah, I heard he died recently. Who's he? The president of the Sumi Group. I recall reading his obituary half a year ago. Huh. Seems like this video was played during a gathering held in his honor. The label isn't lying about what's on the video. The beginning is a collection of reports on his death from each news station. Must have been big to be news all over. Yeah, that's true and all, but why was this video hidden just as securely as all his illicit photos? Yeah, I get why he'd hide all those photos, but what's the deal with this 5-5 Club? This video is a memorial held by the 5-5 Club. Yes, this concerns me too. There's obviously some important secret on that video. Let's take the video with us, so you can leave the photos behind. Memorial video. Shouldn't we take those photos for evidence purposes, you know, since there's a cop outside? But maybe that's just me. Anything new? I return to the hallway. You're back. Did you find the victim's desks? Yeah, we found one. I searched Takada's desk. I tell her that Takada had a collection of raunchy peeping photos in his desk. Guy's an even bigger scumbag than I figured. There was also a video I didn't really understand. A video? It's a video made of the late president's memorial made by something called the 5-5 Club. Does the club ring a bell to you, Ue? Nope, ain't got a clue. But big companies have little internal factions or groups. It's probably one of those. That's what I was thinking as well. What's concerning to me is that Takada hid that video for whatever reason. What about you? Did you get anything? Nope, I gave up on opening that door there. I brought a card key for it, but it seems like the code was changed. Well, that's unfortunate. So that finishes up this floor for now. Let's move to the next. The 33rd floor, huh? Yep. Section Chief Bondo and Department Head Kagawa both work on the 33rd floor. Let's search their desks next. Whoa there. Sorry, that's me. Ue opens her cell and starts chatting. Yeah, I've been waiting. What about the case I left you with? Yeah, the Sumi. What? Come on, I just can't win here. They're really butting in this late, huh? Wait a sec. Rose, come here. Ue suddenly calls for Rose. Me? What do you need? Just come over here real quick. These are reports about the 33rd floor. I'm leaving them in your hands. Reports? This call's gonna take a while. Light, go on ahead. Right, so about that case. Uwe gives us some instructions and then quickly returns to her phone conversation. Well, you heard her. We're going to have to continue on without her. Okay, maybe leaving the photos behind was a wise choice. The proficiency of the cop is seriously coming into question. I arrive at the 33rd floor hallway. As expected, there's no one around. So what am I supposed to look for here? Let me look over these reports from Uwe. Wait just a second. Rose opens up a folded paper and carefully looks it over. The victims working on the 33rd floor were Section Chief Bondo and Department Head Kagawa. Both were in managerial positions, and the locations of the desks are recorded here. Great, it'll save us the trouble of wandering around trying to find their desks. If this floor is set up the same way as the lower floors, the offices should be right ahead. Let's go. Anything to examine? Well, let's do this one. The employee on this floor was Bondo, I think. Let's go to start the party. Huh? What? I knew I saw something. But that definitely wasn't a person. It had multiple heads. Agreed, that most certainly wasn't a person. It must be Killer Peach from Ue's rumor. But what's it want with us? We're not Sumi employees. Maybe Killer Peach thinks we're employees. I thought this would be a simple investigation. I suppose it's no surprise that our lives are in danger. Well, at least it won't be boring. Yeah, I'm just thrilled. Well, that's what you have to expect when you're investigating a spirit. Everyone keep their guard up. Looks pretty new, paint's kind of shiny, yada yada. I slide the card key through the reader. I hear the door unlock. This office is where Bondo worked. Section Chief Bondo, right? The instant I step into the office, a heavy chill descends upon me. The air here is different. I feel like some beast is glaring at me in the darkness of the office. Damn it, so Killer Peach is hunting us after all. I suddenly get a whiff of something awful floating down the stagnant air. This is... How many times have I smelled this now? There's no mistaking it. It's blood. I shine the flashlight around to track the smell and my eyes stop on the floor nearby. This unnatural stain on the floor. This is the source of that stench without a doubt. Now it's your turn to show off your skills. Guess I'll give it a try. I squat low and touch the bloodstain with my fingers like I always do. A creepy, high-pitched laugh, but also... That poor janitor. An absolutely unbelievable scene. This is... An office is covered in blood splatters. I see something lying in a pool of blood. There's something that looks like a human arm, and also a round lump like a split watermelon. When I look closer... I realize it's a human head. And behind it is... a grotesque creature holding what looks like a katana. It's breathing quietly. That's gotta be Killer Peach. It almost seems like the figure can see me watching it through the vision. It's glaring at me. The silver-white blade flashes through the darkness as it screams. It's gonna kill me! What's the matter? What did you see in your vision? It was Killer Peach. Killer Peach was there. I gave Rose a description of the vision that I was shown. I see. Unsettling and fascinating. So one of the murders transpired here. If this is a crime scene, then that victim must have been the Sumi man named Bondo. Probably. Killer Peach was laughing, and it looked like it was still hunting for prey. That certainly doesn't sound good. That would imply that its next target is... us. With that, a heavy silence falls on the room. If Killer Peach has already marked us, then avoiding it won't do us any good. There's never been a way to escape it. All we can do is keep pressing forward. Okay, anything under the desk this time? Let's see, 1, 2, 3 things I can interact with. 4, if you count the tree. We'll start here and work our way around. Small set of drawers attached to a desk. I look in the drawer and find some documents about Pinky Bath. Bath additive developed by Sumi Chemicals. I really like the jingle from the commercial. I've never heard of it. Now I'm kind of curious what the jingle sounds like. It's not like asking either of them to sing it would help, so I rummaged through the documents. Either of them? This is a floor guide for newcomers, huh? Has the floor layout and the locations of fire extinguishers and other equipment. It's got Bondo's name on it. No need to check these computers, only the one the victim of the incident used. Storage shelves in the planning department. I take a look at them while I find a bunch of documents that don't make sense to me. That sucks. Can't really interact with that or anything. For a split second I could have sworn the houseplant to stay in the dark was a person. Might be a little tired from all these nights investigating spirits. I kind of thought that the first time around, or at least there was something over there for the other room. But yeah. Opportunity missed. We're here. According to Ue's report, this is Bondo's desk. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. It's gonna be a pain to search. Nothing locked there. There's a strange book mixed in with the business textbooks. Exciting Idol Directory. Comprehensive info on the new pop idols of today. I took a look just in case, but didn't have anything useful. Opening the file, I see all sorts of documents inside. I guess Bondo is pretty disorganized. The little scratches and stains all over are pretty obvious. Looks like it was used pretty roughly. It's a standard office keyboard. There's nothing strange about it. It's a wheeled office chair. Move it out of the way. Not yet. The mouse feels a bit rough. I bet it's not been cleaned much. Ew. A sports paper famous for being more like a tabloid rag. The page is bent on an article with a photo of an idol walking with a middle-aged man late at night. So that's a reference to oh crap, I can't remember the main character's name of Deathmark. But yeah, that's another Deathmark reference. All sorts of project documents are haphazardly placed inside the binder. There's a computer. Turn it on. I press the power switch and I hear the computer fans roar to life. Finally see something on the screen. It's asking for a password. Password? I have no clue what it could be. Can't use the computer without a password. I move the chair. This spot is where the chair used to be. I can look underneath the desk now. I crawl under the desk to see if anything's there. Find anything? Yeah, there's something, but give me a sec. There's a note stuck underneath the desk. Looks like it'll be hard to get it off. What does it say? Just read it to me. Sure. It says, pass B-A-N-D-O-U. Must be the password to his computer. Let's try it. Also, I found some laundry, so I grabbed that too. Dirty dress shirt. Did he sleep here in the building? Salarymen have it rough. They actually do that in Japan, sadly. Look up karoshi if you want to be really, really depressed. I'll let you handle that. My word, that shirt reeks of cologne. If you're taking it with you, put it somewhere it won't be smelled, please. Sure. I crammed the dirty dress shirt deep into the bag. Wonder if that thing is so loaded with cologne it'll ignite. The computer is asking for a password. Must be the one we just found. Can you step aside for a few seconds? Rose steps to the keyboard and quickly enters the password. I'll try it in all caps first. Bondo. Screen changes to show the desktop. I guess that was the right password. Looks like that did it. And there's a note on the desktop. Rose opens the text file. Borrow 2 albums from the department head. Practice the call in time for the concert. Call? The chanting audiences do at pop concerts must have had plans to go to one. The department head is Kagawa, right? The rest is all trivial. Rose suddenly stops scrolling. K's PC password, solo first. K's PC must be... The department head is Kagawa, yeah? So it's the password to his computer. That's all well and good, but what would solo first mean then? I hate this map already. Let's step away from the desk. Now we need to go into the hall. No scenes here. Card key reader. I slide the card key through the reader. I hear the door unlock. The department head Kagawa is the victim that worked in this area. Gotcha. Okay, I thought something was happening because I moved the eye to the bottom of the screen, but no. A text. Please not him, please not him. I open up the message. How are you? It's D-Man. I've prepared your next riddle. For one, search the fake monster. For the other, search the monster that shines on a giant's leg. For one, search the fake monster. For the other, search the monster that shines on a giant's leg. Why would they put one here? My. You can take a break later. Let's proceed. Yeah, I'm coming. Small set of drawers attached to a desk. I see a bath additive produced by Sumi Chemicals. Label says Pinky Bath. What kind of name is that? Never heard of it? The jingle went Pinky, Pinky, Bubbly Bath. I like the song, but I never bought it. Now I'll have the chance to try it. Take that with you. I check another drawer and I find a floor guide for newcomers just like this one on the 22nd floor. Shows the location of various equipment. Glance over and see the location for some fire extinguishers. Even has where the fire extinguishers are? More importantly, do you see Kagawa's name on it? Yeah, that's right. I look over the names by the desks. I find a desk assigned to Kagawa. Yeah, Kagawa's desk is on this floor. Let's go out. So we're searching for a giant. I want to go to the first floor. Like, I'm not even sure if you can even get these yet, which is what's so annoying. Okay, we're doing a separate file here just in the event. Glance up at the lights. Shadows come from light, huh? I squint against the glare and notice something stuck to them. At that height, I can probably... Take it easy there, Neo. Yes, I snagged it. It's a D card, but it's been torn in half. Looking around, I don't see the other half. Guess I'll take this part for now. So we have one of them. I think it's under X. For one, search the fake monster. For the other, search the monster that shines on a giant's leg. I think it might be in the elevator. I can faintly see my own shadow. See, I got the one by accident. So I was thinking the elevator was it because something along the lines of Belly of the Beast has what's kind of like a mouth. That one was... Well, now I know why someone asked for me to make a guide of all the D cards. Only a section of the lights are on. Check the backside and find a card there. It's a D card, but it's been torn in half. Line this up with the other half card I got earlier. And... the cards start shining. When the glow fades, the two pieces are perfectly fused together. This one better be good. I lower my gaze to the writing on the card. Mock Princess. The shining stars of urban legends are the Headless Rider and Turbo Granny type rumors. Rider spirits are famous, much like those associated with schools. I'd like to introduce you to my favorite today. It's seen often on several loop routes around the Imperial Palace in Tokyo, from freeways to local streets to railway lines. One night, a man was driving down a lightly trafficked road when a sound approached him that wasn't a car. In the rearview mirror, he saw a large horse galloping behind him, the rider's face blocked by the horse's head. Rumor says to make way for the horse, as those who don't will die horribly. With the path clear, the horse charges past the driver into the dark. They say you can get a quick peek at the rider when they are alongside. Witnesses claim to see a slight woman with long hair in a dress fit for Western royalty. The appearance differs slightly between accounts, but it's always something like a princess. A few who claim to be the best at freeway racing have challenged the spirit, but they have never won, dubbing her with her current name, Mock Princess. As you're a rider yourself, a word of warning. Don't try to challenge the spirit. It's no good to even attempt to battle it out. D-Man. Yeah, this was a waste of time. What was that? I have absolutely no idea. D-Man, you're killing me. In the same way that the curtains and mirror are. Although I guess the mirror is a little justified now, but the curtain's not. They don't have an excuse. Okay, I think we were in the right room. Okay, good. He's still there. He can wait. He'll get his turn. I go to check out the window, but from this angle I can only see the dark sky. inside several binders. Looks like there's a collection of invoices and estimates inside. Wondered if you could have just walked into it like this. Damn it, I missed that opportunity. According to the report, this is Kagawa's desk. Nicely organized, isn't it? That'll just make it easier to look through. The noise of what sounds like objects crashing together echoes around the area. What could have made that sound? It's on my to-do list. There are name stickers carefully placed above each speed dial button. It's just a regular keyboard. There's nothing unusual about it. The monitor's clean of dust, not a single fingerprint. It's a typical PC ball mouse. Shaking it causes it to make a rattling noise. It's probably just the ball rolling around inside. Bleh. I was hoping. The documents stored in the binders are carefully organized with dividers. There's a computer. Turn it on. I press the power switch and the computer fans swirl to life. Screen turns on and there are a number of animal pictures. The heck is this? There are images of a rabbit, bear, bird, and pig. Underneath them is a line of text that says, "Click the password." So these pictures are the password. I think I saw something about this at Bondo's desk. I think it said, K's password solo first. I can't guess the password with what I just got now. Better look around for more info. Okay, so I had to look around for a while. We were at Bondo's desk, bottom right corner. You can't really see the flashlight because it's obscured, but here you go. It's a small set of drawers attached to a desk. The drawer is locked. Looks like a job for me. Rose takes out her lockpicking tools and opens the drawer in mere seconds. Thanks. I open the drawer and look inside. There's a bag with a label that says, "From Kagawa." Kagawa is another one of the victims. If it's the same Kagawa, then he's this guy's boss. The bag has 2 CDs in it. I flip them around and notice a familiar-looking face on one of the jacket covers. Hazuki? Except she's dressed up like when she's performing as Momo Kurose. The title of the song is Wander Rabbits. That's the song that Ami snuck onto my phone as a ringtone. One CD for Momo Kurose and the other one is Love and Hero, no? You know them? I'm quite fond of Love Hey. He has a lovely voice. Wow, I'm not sure how to respond to that. Wander Rabbits and Counterattack. This desk belongs to some old guy, right? Why would he have this? Music can stir the souls of anyone. But it said it was from Kagawa. Maybe he borrowed it from his boss. So his boss Kagawa owns these CDs. That still means they belong to an old man. Someone will be calling you old before you realize it. Anything else interesting? Yeah, hang on a sec. There's some kind of box farther inside. What might that be? I think it's a safe. It was shoved to the back of the drawer. A safety deposit box. A safety deposit box inside a drawer. Can you open it? Doesn't hurt to ask. With the right tools, sure. But I don't typically carry around the tools to open things like that. Seems like I'll need a key to open the safe. Better look for that first. Ishimaru, President of Sumi Group. President Ishimaru's memorial video. 5-5 Club Mysterious Faction within Sumi. Department Head Kagawa, Love Hey Rabbit CD to Bondo. K's computer password solo first. See, I don't know if that was there the entire time or if that appeared recently, but I went from floor to floor looking all over the place, man. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did reload this so that you could see this. The monitor's clean of dust, not a single fingerprint. How do I input the password? Computer is on, monitor's displaying something. Enter the password. Enter the password. I think I saw something about this at Bondo's desk. I think it said solo first, or something like that. And Kagawa lent Bondo some idol CDs. You should double check the CDs I have in my bag. Wanda Rabbit. Favorite albums in order. You have Momo in her bunny costume, apparently. Found group shot, girl with twin ponytails in the middle. Click the rabbit. And then pigtails? Yeah. Welcome back, Master. Desktop displays a large calendar with a bunch of marks on it. Looking at it more closely, I see. Love Hey Advanced Sales begin, Momo TV, Momo Radio, Love Hey Meet and Greet. This guy's obsessed with idols. Who cares about that? Isn't there any more useful info? Yes, I just found something. The calendar also lists a 5-5 Club dinner too. 5-5 Club? That's the club that Takada. He'd hidden away the 5-5 Club's memorial dinner video. Yes, because he had that video, we can safely assume he was a member of that club. But he's just senior staff. This is a department head. Through what connections was the 5-5 Club formed, I wonder? Is there anything else that sticks out? The date that says CDs to Bondo is curious. It has a note on it. Bondo is suspicious, be careful. Use mouse if needed. And that's what it says. Use mouse, what's that supposed to mean? Not sure, but Bondo must be referring to the section chief Bondo. Whatever the reason, it seems he was suspicious of his coworker. How horrible. Setting the working environment issues aside, this mouse may unlock the reason why he was suspicious. We need to look around some more in order to solve this puzzle. Come to think of it, this is technically a mouse, right? Correct, a computer mouse. It said use mouse, right? Guess I'll check it out. Turn the mouse over and pop out the ball. Once I do, I find something metal left behind in the cavity. There's something in here. I take it out and see that it's a key for a cylinder-style lock. What kind of hiding place is that? Everyone has their own method of hiding things. I'm interested in knowing what that key unlocks, though. So, do we have the box with us, or... Oh, we did not take it with us. Okay, so let's go back to the desk and use the key. I'm getting sick of seeing this place already. Before we do that, can we do anything with his mouse? Snap and clean much. Perhaps the key we found earlier is for opening this box. I'll try it. The safe key opens the box. Inside I find a printed email and a stack of what looks like financial documents. What? No cash? These are clearly more valuable than that. It's just a stack of papers. And so is a stack of bills. Hand me the documents. I'll look them over and see what I can learn. Rosé looks through the stack of financial papers, slowly flipping through them. I see, so that's it. What? The 5-5 Club. I can't say for certain. These papers all point to something for me. They look like records of fake orders and illegal money exchanges. Fake orders? What's that? Embezzlement. On a large scale, too. There's a group of people that are stealing money from the company from within. I suppose at this point, had might be the more appropriate word to use. So that group was... The 5-5 Club was a secret group doing shady things like taking money from the company. That's what Rosé is thinking. Yes, though that's just my guess. For Bondo, these documents were probably his insurance against the plan going awry. He must have figured they might try and pin it all on him, so this was his shield. So they're basically all pieces of garbage, right? This people ruining society are why pure mains like me are led astray. So what about the email? Right, it looks like someone printed out an email. The sender's name is Kagawa. I I glance over the paper. It's a printout of an email conversation between Department Head Kagawa and his lover. Man, these guys are something else. Apparently they hooked up in the middle of the night on the sales department floor below here. My, this guy was dipping his pen in the company ink in multiple ways. He just couldn't stop. There's something else written here. It says he hid a card key somewhere. That sounds important. Yeah. Kagawa hid a card key somewhere so his lover could get into the office at any time. And he hid it. You must be careful not to burn yourself with the flames of passion. So I hid it on a fire extinguisher, apparently. A fire extinguisher? I may have seen one in the hallway. Lover's email. So it seems like this email was something Bondo kept as a guarantee, which means that they were both. Yes, they each had their own weapons to guard against the other's inevitable betrayal. What do you think of that? They're all trash. So there were two fire extinguishers that we came across, one on this floor and one on the floor below. We'll check this one first. Hidden on a certain fire extinguisher, but it's not this one. So we gotta go downstairs. I don't think there was a fire extinguisher on the first floor, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, there was no area like this on the first floor. According to the lover's email, a card key is hidden on a fire extinguisher. I checked the extinguisher and searched the cover too. Not seeing any key here. Searched all the fire extinguishers that we've seen around here. Where the hell is that extinguisher hidden? I imagine it must be somewhere else then. It'll be tough to look elsewhere without Ue, and even with her we might not have access. True. Were there any other places with fire extinguishers? I do not remember seeing any overtly mentioned inside the buildings, or the rooms that we were in. Like, I'm a little concerned that maybe it's some sort of miscellaneous junk that was in one of the drawers or something. And worst come to worst, we may actually have to pull up the map of the fire extinguishers to find out where exactly it is. They made a note of it on the 33rd floor, but there was also one on the 22nd I'm hoping to let me use. Go left. It was in the drawer right here. I knew it. There's a fire extinguisher on this floor too. Where is it? Kitchenette right over there. I'll be back in a sec. Oh my god. So it's not even an invisible area. Wow. This one's upsetting me. I checked the fire extinguisher on the wall of the kitchenette. Look all over, but I can't find anything that looks like a key card. How'd it go? Wasn't on that one. Let's try another spot. There's a phone connected to the private line. There are stickers on it. Senior staff Takata. I know where it is. I should go search it. No, we're not going over there. Okay, they didn't try to pull a fast one on me by saying, hey, there's actually a fire extinguisher in the filing cabinet. And what's really bad is it's not filed away under F or E. At this point, I'm kind of expecting a glowing arrow to pop out with the game saying, come on already. So is there a kitchenette here too? Guide also has on this floor, kitchen area. Go and check in the corner, nothing on a card key. Based on that look, I'd say you struck out. Yeah, let's look somewhere else. If I know anybody, I think she was actually looking at my face. Look in the drawer. Floor guide for newcomers. Look over the guide. Fire extinguishers. This floor's kitchen area too. So I thought they would have shared one, but yeah. I leave Rosé behind to check the fire extinguisher in the kitchen area, and taped to the bottom of the extinguisher is a card. Black key card. Found it. That's great to hear. It was only in the last freaking one I looked at. It's a different color from Ue's. Yeah, maybe this one can get us into some rooms that Ue's can't. Sorry I'm late. At that moment, Ue walks out of the elevator. You're too late. I'm pretty much done with my search already. Well, you're pretty handy to have around then. So tell me what you got. Must not kill cop. I tell Ue what I found on Bondo and Kagawa. I include Rosé's guesses about the 5-5 Club and the stealing from the company. Makes sense. I could see that being the thing that connects all the victims. So, what was this group called again? The 5x5 Club? No, the 5-5 Club. I think you have the wrong math symbol. Right, 5-5 Club. I'll look into that part. I can't promise any immediate results for you, but... Anyway, next is that secret rendezvous spot. That's the office we couldn't open on the 22nd floor, yeah? Yep, where the general manager Shima worked. Shima's the one who was decapitated. So were the other ones just stabbed or something? Because I was under the impression they've kind of all lost their heads. But one thing I learned while exploring the place is the reason why the ghost doesn't attack you is because just the general layout of this place is worse than anything it could do to you. The instant I step into the office, I hear odd breathing. I look up, then down the hallway, and... I see a strange figure with a katana in one hand, panting like a beast. Hate. Hate. You smell like him. This is bad news. It seems our spirit has decided to take the stage. It's here. Killer Peach. Have to move the keyboard because the cat's over here now. I do not want it to turn on the live stream again. The figure sways as it starts walking. I saw. What are you looking for? Are you with Sumi? Yes. That's the cat. So you just have to say security. Killer Peach stares at me waiting. Then why? Why do you smell like him? Because I stole his shirt. Killer Peach's tone is extremely hostile. I don't know who he is, but I get the feeling that if I say the wrong thing here... I have something of his. Something of his? Killer Peach looks at my bag. Light, it's saying something stinks. Quick, give me that thing that stinks. I'll be your decoy. You guys hide in that room over there. What? You trying to get yourself killed? Killer Peach doesn't kill women. You don't know that. It could just be a weird coincidence. Look, I'm still a police officer. It's my duty to protect the citizens, even if they are punks. Give me that bag. Idiot, hand it over already. Damn it, fine. Just don't die. I ain't gonna die in a place like this. This guy Killer Peach is saying I smell like has gotta be a victim. Which I hand Ue. The cologne-soaked shirt. I hand Ue the dirty dress shirt. Hey, Killer Peach, over here! Ue yells loudly and sprints off toward the elevator hallway. Rosé? Yes. Following her lead, I push open the office door and slip into the darkness. I stay hidden, holding my breath. Are they gone? I don't know. Can't hear anything. I open the door and peek out into the hallway. Hey, it's safe now. Whoa! Uwe suddenly appears. What's with the yelling? Stunned by my amazing beauty? Uwe's joke means nothing but awkward silence. Is it? Yeah, it ran like hell after me and chased me into the hall, but right before I was about to get killed, it suddenly took a whiff of me. Then it kind of whispered, "Are you a woman?" After that, it just left me alone and walked to the elevator. Then it suddenly vanished. It vanished? That's what it looked like, yeah. The elevator it went towards was the one we can't use, the special elevator. Oh yeah, you can have this back. Why would I want a dirty dress shirt? Seems like you cheated death. And your intuition was correct too. Apparently Killer Peach only attacks men. Yeah, though I'm not sure why. Still, might as well use it to our advantage. Seems like it's got a great sense of smell and it won't stop talking about smells. Also seems to have poor eyesight, else it would have known I was a lady before it smelled me. If we're gonna face it again, we better keep that in mind. Now let's go search Shima's desk. Right. So to go on a tangent here, the freaking cat shows up, starts getting in my face during that scene, and as soon as the scene ends, the thing takes off. Jeez. I slide the black card key through the reader. I hear the door unlock. And I'll spare you guys more ranting about the cat. Any fire extinguishers here? There's nothing but snacks inside. Wow, this one is even less. Yeah, 2 things. When I open the drawer, there's a binder full of business cards inside. The business cards are all from famous major firms. The general manager Shima's desk has a large glass window behind it. This is Shima's desk. Let's give it a good look. It's a famous Western cigarette. The thing's not even lit, but it still has a strong, sweet smell. If that's what I think it is, one of my idiot friends smokes those. A glass knick-knack with a lead stand. Looks fairly expensive. Lead? I don't see any holes for pencils. Oh, let me make myself clear. The base? The base of the trinket is made of lead. Excuse me, no need to get all snippy. Has a signature etched into it. Features the inscription. Something Presidential Award, Sumi Group President, Noboru Ishimaru. Ishimaru, that's the president that died recently, right? It appears that President Ishimaru conferred this award to Shima. I look closer at the letters and notice that it's pretty dirty near the letters. Pay more attention, I realize the dirt is actually fingerprints. This thing is pretty dirty. It's covered in fingerprints. Fingerprints? Rosé quietly pipes up behind me. Light, use this to pick up that trophy for me. Rosé takes out a handkerchief. You want the trophy? Yes, but I need you to be careful not to get your own fingerprints on it. Obtain glass trophy. I don't know what you want with it, but I've got it. I see what you're doing. You want the prints. Exactly. It must have Shima and Ishimaru's fingerprints on it. The special management elevator has a fingerprint reader, correct? Yeah, but you got the right tools? It's not rare for a state-of-the-art building like this to have a fingerprint reader. So I brought some magic equipment just in case. That's a villain for you, I guess. Wait a sec. You're not going to duplicate a fingerprint, are you? You betcha. It's a surprisingly simple trick. Let's return to the first floor and try it. After I'm done looting the place. I mean exploring. Small set of drawers attached to a desk. Hardly anything inside it. All that catches my eye is a fist-sized glass bottle and a compact mirror for guys. That's all that looks interesting. Ogre blue and compact mirror. The bottle has cologne in it. I think it was presented with the Presidential Award. Rosé points to the bottle's inscription. Presidential Award, yada yada. That's a brand that President Ishimaru liked. Saw him crowing about it in a business magazine. It's just bottled man smell, if you ask me. The bottle is only half full. Freaking optimists. Judging by the bottle's emptiness, Shima must have used this cologne daily. Speaking of cologne, the dress shirt that drove Killer Peach crazy reeked of cologne as well. I take a sniff of the cologne to check, and it smells exactly like the dress shirt. Was this cologne the smell that Killer Peach was talking about? Yes, most likely. It has an extremely good sense of smell. It's possible that I was using this cologne scent to identify its targets. If it's targeting the smell, then we ought to try throwing some of the cologne on it. If it were covered in the smell that it hates, it'd drive it nuts, wouldn't it? Splash perfume on it, huh? Sounds tough, but I'll make a note of it. Okay, nothing in that corner. Doesn't look too dirty. Seems like it's cleaned often. It's an awfully clean computer. Looks like it might be brand new. If you go a step further, you might even argue that it looks like it's never been used. Hint, hint. So yeah, this guy doesn't have anything else over here, like in terms of paperwork for you to loot, or binders to rummage through. I wonder if we're gonna have the showdown on the roof at this point. Wait, this is the one that doesn't have power. Alright, let's try it. Yes, I'll need to borrow that trophy if you please, Light. Take it, it's not like it's mine anyway. Rose takes out some kind of film and carefully presses it against the trophy. I lean forward a bit to see how it works. What are you staring at? You're not allowed to look. If you become any more of a hoodlum, that'll become a big pain for me. Jerk. I'm trying to teach you a lesson too. Shoo. It'd be boring for you to watch anyway. I'll call you when I'm done. Then. Apologies for taking so long. I think this should suffice. Fake Ishimaru print. Now that I think of it, though, what if this was just some random person's fingerprint? Yeah, that's a possibility. But if it is, we'll just try it again until we get the right one. Seriously. We'll never know until we try it out. Let us hope that we got the right one. Ran into Killer Peach. Ue became decoy. Killer Peach disappeared in front of the special elevator. Only attacks men seems to be true. Ogre Blue. Ishimaru's favorite cologne on Shima's desk. Whoever uses it becomes a target. What if we douse Killer Peach with a cologne? I take out the fake Ishimaru print and press it against the fingerprint scanner. Please work. After a moment of silence, a ding announces that the special elevator has arrived. It worked. Alright, nicely done. If we use this elevator, we can get to the president's office on the 44th floor. Oh, another call I have to take. Go ahead without me. Ue walks away from the elevator as she talks into her cell phone. So then, shall we go?